Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are, unfortunately, at the point where Heavensward's pacing issues come in now. It's all been very exciting, hasn't it? Anyway, let's go on some side quests. Let's go do some other shit for a while. We gotta go chase the Archbishop down. Which requires doing a whole bunch of side stuff. Which I wish wasn't in the game. It's, I mean, all of Final Fantasy XIV has pacing issues. It's not something that's ever going to get fixed or go away, so... It's just interesting that we brought it to this point, right, of all this excitement and the story's really gotten going. But for the next while, we'll be kind of doing tangential stuff. It's all leading towards getting us from A to B, but it takes a long time to get there. We do get a cool trial though in the middle. Get some cool dungeons as well. We also get some more Alphino, who is essentially the main character of this game, so it's probably a good thing that he gets a lot of development. Didn't take much convincing, did he? Yeah, we go back to the Sea of Clouds now, but we go to like the top part that we couldn't get to before. But we gotta do a whole bunch of shit. And then after that, we get to do even more shit. And only then, after all of the shit, do we actually get to Az's Law and get to finish the story. I'm ready. Let's go.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Az's Law, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Yeah, we get a new threat. There's always got to be new threats. Oh, hey, Biko, I like your new hat. You look very cool. What are the odds of the primal showing up? Quite high, I imagine. Yeah, we're up the top now. So we're here before, now we got all of this. I don't think we really visit all of it, just little bits. Oh no, not your book! Don't book them! What's the Thaliac? Oh, they got a thingy. You! We get to, oh, protect the dude, actually. Stop it! Did it. That's all of the gameplay for today. No, it's not. It's not. There's more. We got a queue too. That'll be more gameplay. Oh, do we have to enjoy the hospitality of your village, though? Yes, we do, because we got to find our way to Azizlar. Oh, do you need your permission, do I? Okay. I don't know why me and Biko put up with this shit. Especially with a hat as dapper as that one. Do you mind? Very rude. Hello. You appear to be a big beastie man. No, didn't see anything. Oh, the whale. Okay. Cool looking etherite though, isn't it? Great, it ate the key, of course. He ate the stupid key. Hello, can you tell me about Bismarck? Fascinating. Cool, that's amazing. That's so interesting. I'll do it. I have absolutely no self-preservation instinct whatsoever. I love how the answer is just to kill it. You know what I mean? It hasn't really directly affected us in any way, other than just existing. But yeah, let's just kill it for no reason. I guess we have a reason, but gotta get that excuse in for gameplay. Fascinating. All the way over there? Doing all the way over there? You're a bit bigger than a Gaily cat, aren't you? Ready. Well, I'm not ready. I gotta wait in the queue, but ready. It is Wednesday today, so maybe the queue won't be so bad. I'm ready. The Limitless Blue. It's got like pretty crazy music, if I remember this place. Oh, I remember that one. So cool. 7 minutes? Kidding me? Got him. Oh, it's only been 30 seconds. What the hell? 7 minutes. What am I supposed to do for 7 whole minutes? Oh, tired today. Work was horrible. The commentary might not be great today, but Dawn Trail comes out in less than 3 months. I gotta get this shit done. There's so much game to go still. Got 3 more expansions to do. And they're all about this long, so... It's 5 minutes now. Hopefully it's closer to 5 than 7. Almost capped out on those. I should be able to, if I can find the guy, I should be able to buy like a lot of the Dragoon stuff. Like the weapon or something, if I can find him. Where would he be? token exchange or something. I don't remember where the one for Heavensward actually is. Where would he be? I could get a weapon. Buy the ether stone, apparently. The etherite, apparently. I'm not going to buy the whole set, I'm just going to buy the weapon. Because I think the plan is to change class at the end of Heavensward. Are you sure, Reddit? Are you sure this is for this? I ain't seeing it. It's not you. Don't know. I know there's one in a place I haven't been to yet. I just go around in a big circle. What am I doing? This way. I might have to complete the main story quest before it appears, actually. Most likely. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Never mind then. Come on, Q. Come on. I hate queuing. No one, just me. What's going on? I feel like they need to address this for the main story quests. Especially in the older expansions. They've addressed it with the dungeons. They just need to get the trusts working with the trials, I think. But I guess they still want it to be an MMO, I suppose, so. Ah! Q, 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 Q. Any second now. Oh, I'm so tired too. Come on. Get this over with. Forgot to turn the volume back up. Thought it was really quiet. Ooh, the relic weapon. Very cool. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Seriously, am I the only person in this queue or something? Am I the only one that wants to do this? Grinds the game to an absolute halt. Shiny, very big bow. Hooray! Now who's AFK? There's always one person that's AFK. Yep. Hooray! Now check out the awesome music. It's very strange music, I think. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like reminiscent of like the Sin battle from Final Fantasy X. Definitely feels like it. I don't remember it at all, so... There's a very real chance that I'll die. Roar! Angry. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm not ready. Ow. Angry boy. Just gotta poke him in the face for a little bit. great though, isn't it? How you literally jump on him. Ah! Just look what everyone else is doing. Thought I was further away than that. Thought I was far enough away. Oh dear. He's looking right at us. Ow. Phase 2. This is the cool music. Get his giant purple weak point! Oh, is that it? That was really easy. That was stupidly easy. Wait time was longer. Bye, Bismarck! I'm sorry, but you needed to die because I need a key for S's Law. So I can get involved in some politicking and whatnot. He killed Horsefont, man. Like, I hope you understand. Killed my best friend. Anyway, that's that done. I don't mind that trial, actually. The second time I've ever done it. What kind of video game ass shit was that? Ah, my heart. What's new? My heart doesn't normally glow. Two more, baby, and then I get my light powers back or something.
Warrior, light, beloved. Adolin, all made. Darkness, light to none known. Hark, receive a blessing small.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just like that. God damn it!
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light?
Glory stealing pieces of shit.
How much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
So I'm guessing, first of all, ow, and second of all, I'm guessing Azizla is something from the Allagan Empire.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
And the whole idea of the Allagan Empire is a super advanced race. We talked about them a bit in the Crystal Tower. It's a super advanced race that predates, like, all of what we see in Eorzea now. Like, and more advanced than even, like, the Garlean Empire. That's my Ultima weapon. He was a
My thanks to you,
Allagan
Athian.
weapon.
And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Could say he's trying to go Heavensward, you know? Like I said, it's quite a clever title. They use it a lot. It means a lot of things. Just like my house key. I actually quite like how the Allagan Empire appears, like all of their technology appears, because it's so hyper advanced it looks like magic. But it isn't, it's technology. And I think that's really cool. Like, imagine that if something was so advanced that you couldn't comprehend it, that it looks like magic to you. That's essentially what the Allagan Empire is. That's quite a scowl that you got on your face, Fritz.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
So yeah, we did all that, and then he just took the key off us. Typical, isn't it? But luckily now we can chase him to Azizla, right? Right? We'll chase him to Azizla and we'll end this story, or this arc of the story, because Heavensward doesn't end until patch 2.3 or something. .3 even, not 2.3. Gonna head straight there, I bet. No more detours. Correct. Let's give chase. Oh, it's doing me a kindness and just teleporting you there. Cool.
Wait, something is amiss. Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Oh no, we couldn't possibly kill all 10 of those people. No,
Reveal yourselves at once!
no matter how glowy he is.
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
I think this is here to so you remember who they are, to be honest. Does he remember that they're a thing?
Just as Wire observed. The Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
That definitely killed those two, right? That was like a point-blank hit right on the bird people.
Where did that come
It
from?
definitely killed them too.
Take cover!
Where did you get that from? I got one of those too.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
What on earth? Big boy ship.
We shall meet again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
In the next expansion, probably, I think. Stormblood is about the Empire, so... one of the things it's about is the Empire. Stormblood is weaker than Heavensward, I think, story-wise. I think gameplay-wise it's a bit better, but story-wise it's worse.
too has designs on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
But we don't have to worry about Stormblood for now because that's that's probably like another 10 hours away still. There's not much left of this story, particularly. We're getting near the end now, but... by which I mean 3.0. Still all the... Like Realm Reborn, there's like lots of patch content in between the two expansions that we have to get through. But the one in this one's a lot more interesting. It doesn't completely grind to a halt. This is not the place. Where the hell did you get that from? Tell me. Where is she? Hello? There she is. Oh, Midgard, move. Okay. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the explanation. Alright, let's go to Az's Law. Nothing will distract us now. There'll be a single thing. No more detours. None. Not a single detour will distract us from our quest. Our goal of getting to Az's Law to kill the old man. To kill... to kill Emmerich's dad. How do I... oh, this way. I was looking at the map and it looked like there was a bridge, but this is the bridge. Like I said, I'm very tired today. What time is it? Oh, it's only 7 PM. I can't go to bed yet. Hi, Sid. Hello, I'm here too. I'm here to chat to you about something. Something about the Empire. A session of notable bastards. That's clever. I gotta wind up Sid! Hooray! Should we put Midgard somewhere away for now? Bye! Kitty cat. Perfect. One good turn. Look, I don't feel like you've correctly explained where you got this from. Oh yeah, I had it sent over. Yeah, from where? Tell me.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Okay. Good for you, I guess.
Ah!
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sastunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths.
Yeah, I killed your sister.
Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emeric. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emeric, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emeric. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Aziz's Law should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
How can you tell?
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Not the propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
So what you're saying is we gotta go on a side quest? It's not too bad. There's a lot of fan service in the next few bits anyway, so. some like huge fan service. Very cool. Let me out! Oh, okay. that was easy. Always enjoy speaking to my boy Emmerich.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
So if you're curious about what happened to the Allagan Empire, like I was at the time, you do kind of learn about it in the Crystal Tower bit, but so the whole idea of the Allagan Empire is like I said, it's this hyper advanced ancient race of people called the Allag, and they were guided by an Ascian. But eventually, like, they got so big and so powerful that they began to stagnate. So to try and stop this stagnation, they resurrected the first Allegan Emperor, Zande, who you'll remember from the Crystal Tower. I'm trying to do those off the top of my head, so you need to bear with me. But because, like, Zande, they entered like a period of conquest when Zande was resurrected. And in order to kind of keep all this going, Zande forged a pact with a powerful void scent. We don't know too much about the void scent, but there was a powerful void scent called the Cloud of Darkness. So this is like the Allegan Empire were essentially the people from Final Fantasy III. I say essentially because obviously they're not. The games aren't actually related like that, but it's a reference. But yeah, they tie the references into the plot in this. It's not just. It is fan service, but it's also clever fan service because they reuse the characters, but they reuse them within the world of Eorzea, like this timeline and this universe and this plot. So the Cloud of Darkness tried to essentially destroy the world by opening a portal to the void. And this involved the imprisonment of the Elder Primal, Bahamut, into a satellite, which was later known as Dalamud, which is this all starting to bring back memories of stuff that you heard from A Realm Reborn? Dalamud was that giant meteor moon thing that Bahamut broke out of and caused the calamity. But the reason they trapped Bahamut in Dalamud was to kind of harvest his ether. And they allowed that ether to be harvested into the Crystal Tower. Or Circus Tower, as it's called. But eventually, like, this all just got completely out of control. But they kind of tried to stop all of this by, like, fortifying Circus Tower and whatnot, but eventually it all just fell apart, and it led to the 4th Umbral Calamity. There's been a lot of Umbral Calamities. The one that we experience well, I say experience, we don't really experience it. So remember right back at the start of this whole mess when I was talking about how 1.0, Final Fantasy 1.0 was actually part of the plot? The world ended at the end of 1.0 in the 7th Umbral Calamity. Starting the 7th Umbral era, we're in the 7th Astral era now because it's a time of prosperity, or you'd think it's a time of prosperity anyway. But that's what happened to the Allegan Empire. They were destroyed in the 4th Umbral Calamity. There's been 7. They were the 4th one. There's a lot in between as well. The Crystal Tower re-emerged at the 7th Umbral Calamity. Then we went in and explored it and found out that Zande was still alive, so we killed him, we killed the Cloud of Darkness, and then that dude, whose name I can't remember, he locked himself in there. That's the backstory of the Allegans. It's important because it comes back later. This all comes back later. You'd be surprised how much A Realm Reborn actually sets up the entire rest of this plot. Because by the time we're done with Endwalker, this plot will be complete. It will be finished. Dawn Trail is like a new arc completely. That is where I lost them, yeah. Oh, they've got a discovery. They've made a discovery in the tunnels that we fled from. That could be one of two things. Yeah, eventually Bahamut broke free of Dalamud because of what the Ascians did and what the Empire did. And then Bahamut caused the 7th Umbral Calamity, and that's the backstory. That's some of the backstory anyway. It goes places. There's a lot of history in this game. I'm sorry if that was rambly. I did all that off the top of my head, so... Mrs. Stolar's wand. You may have noticed a key word here that's been mentioned for the first time. We'll talk about it in a sec. So yeah, the live stream is just like a thing in this game. It's just the live stream is just a thing in this game. It is different from the live stream in Final Fantasy VII though, in the sense that in Final Fantasy VII the live stream is green, and in Final Fantasy XIV the live stream is blue. The live stream, it's so the ether. You've heard them mention ether a lot in this game, and the idea of ether is that it's the nano machines of Final Fantasy XIV. It's what they use to explain everything. And the live stream is essentially a current of ether that flows through everything. It is very similar to the live stream in Final Fantasy VII. It does flow through everything, including the planets and all living beings. And I'll try and explain this without welling up. I will try my best to not cry, but when something is born, it's given ether from the live stream. So we take the ether from the planet, or from the live stream in this case. It is a bit different in the sense that it's not the ether doesn't come from the planet in Final Fantasy XIV. It comes from something else that hasn't been. It has been spoken about, but yeah, we won't talk about that specifically, but where it comes from the ether. And this current is what gives everyone the ability to use magic. It's where magic comes from. And when a living being dies, their ether returns to the live stream. But when they return to the live stream, they actually keep their memories and personality, but it eventually will fade. Keyword is eventually. It's vague on how long that process kind of takes. And this is, the usual Final Fantasy-esque cycle of perpetual life and death. But the thing is, you can, like in Final Fantasy VII, you can enter the live stream even as a living being, but the sheer abundance of ether that appears there is essentially like fatal. It's really dangerous. So entering the live stream is dangerous, but magic has been developed that allows you to kind of break yourself down into your constituent ether, as Urianger just said. And that allows you to travel through the live stream. That's how teleportation works. I think it's clever. And that's what we think Ishtola's done. We think that she's kind of... To escape what happened, she has essentially teleported through the live stream. But she's probably got stuck. So we've got to go find her and get her out. See if she's still alive. Hello. I'm ready. How come it's raining out there but not in here? It's not that far away, is it? Not that far out. I wouldn't have thought so.
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, Such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person!
Didn't ask, but okay.
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray,
That is very fortunate, isn't it?
we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
You could even call it contrived. I will stick with fortunate because that's that's a much more polite way of saying it, I guess. To Apakalu Falls! Away! Hello, your sister's dead. God, could you imagine? Giant cat walking up to you. Hello, your sister is dead. Don't worry. She's caught in the afterlife. She's caught in that version of the afterlife. We'll get her out. Taking this awfully well. I'm guessing she already knew, I guess, but who told her? Oh hey, it's the white maid trainer girl. The other child. The weird bowl cut.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O Great Ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
Fritz is just in a constant state of being astounded. What? Is this what we were doing?
There. Now!
There's no clothes in the live stream either. I forgot to explain that.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Which one? Pray to which one? There's many gods. You just pick one? I think I picked Helene as my god, so pray to that one, I guess. I have no idea who you are. Like, canonically, I have no idea who you are, but bye! We've never interacted. It's hard to be mad at Tataru though. It's very sweet. Seriously? A crafting endeavor? Fine. Excellent use of... That is the coolest... Is that a Reaper? I thought that was a lance. That is the coolest lance ever. It's not, it's a Reaper weapon. This Gridani music is just like lodged in my head for the rest of time, I think. I've heard it so much, it never gets old. Hello. Thank you. down to the Conjurer's Guild. Whoop. You are come to Stillglade Fane. How may I assist you? Yes. Something about Tataru's order. Thank you. Bye for now. Might be incredibly lazy and do this. Sure. You know what would be even lazier? If I was then to go to the Aetheryte Plaza and use it to go to the airship landing. And then run from here. Oh no, where's the stairs? I'm trapped forever. Is this laziness or efficiency? That's what I want to know. Hello! I keep forgetting to talk to people. I'm getting all that sweet, sweet RP, lol. I do. Take them. You've made her some clothes, I know. It's what you do. It's what she does. She is the clothes person.
You stole her! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru.
And she's got a new voice. She's got a much better act. She got acting lessons from the live stream.
You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the livestream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You are the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
It's true. It's all true.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Matoya! You may remember from Final Fantasy I. A very small bit character from Final Fantasy I. Also, one thing you'll notice about Y'shtola now is that her eyes are very different than they were in A Realm Reborn. And that would be because she is now... I don't know when they explain it, I think they do in some point in Heavensward, but she is functionally blind. The livestream has left her blinded. She can see ether, but she can't see like conventionally anymore. She doesn't have like conventional normal eyesight anymore. I can't remember when they explain it, but it does come into things a little bit here and there. Onward to Sharlayan! So Sharlayan is actually where Y'shtola's from as well, so... First we gotta head back to Ishgard though. This is where the last sequence of events takes place. There's two more. There's stuff that's gonna happen in Sharlayan and then Azisla and then we're done. So, almost there. I actually quite like the device of them kind of scattering the scions apart like this, because then you get to spend time with them individually. And they get to flesh them out and actually turn them into characters. Because I wouldn't really call them characters in A Realm Reborn, they're just kind of like... they're exposition dumps, basically. But they do turn them into characters over the next while. Take your time. Right, we'll leave it there for now. Oh, an Uchi Katana. Eye-hander. Nothing for me though. We'll leave it there for this episode anyway. Good jumping off point. And as always, I do of course look forward, me and Biko, and Fritz of course, look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye!